Beautiful. I love it when my transitions just break. Can we try that again, please? Why break? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. We got it. We're good. Okay. And welcome to another Mid-Canadian stream. I'm your host, as always, the ace mercenary mecha pilot from beyond the solar system, Mid-Canada. On today's stream, we are continuing with our reading and just general going through of the ZZZ story. I forget what patch this is, to be honest, just because it's been a while since I've played. But we are here. I think we're one patch behind the latest, considering what I know to be latest is a whole bunch of like Mobile Squad, and we're still back here learning about Vivian and Hugo, which, don't get me wrong, cool characters, love them. I haven't met Vivian yet. I just know a little bit about Vivian, and I know she's a complete like faith and devotee. I just find that very, very cool. Because it's one of the first few characters that we've gotten that right off the rip knows more about Phaethon than anyone else we've met. Because everyone we've met so far is like either not known Phaethon, Wise and Bell, or they've heard of the legendary proxy, but they don't know what they're capable of. And they think that, they don't, because they don't know us. They don't know the tendencies of the legendary proxy Phaethon, quote unquote, and we don't have our Phaethon account. So it's very interesting to just see a character who right off the rip knows her Phaethon. It's not even a question. Even like I know for a fact Hugo was sent by Vivian to test us. And I think that's hilarious. I genuinely think that's super funny. Like, and we're just getting to that bit of like, it's almost the same level of like, sort of knowing Wise and Bell that like Trigger gets to. Because Trigger proceeds to watch the goings on of what we do on a day-to-day basis. Quite literally stalks us from afar. But I think if it was Trigger, I'd be okay with it. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why. Because we all know why. Where were we? Alright, we are to enter the Hollow with Lycon and Ellen. Because we just recently got a power-up from the mayor. That allows Phaethon to finally, like, remove that sort of debuff that the eyes have provided. It's like, yes, they can interface with the HDD, so they can in real time see through EOS. But now, because of what they've done, or the research that the mayor put in, to do more research on their cybernetic like eye implants, because the use of those implants and it connected to the HDD took up so much. It's not like resources, but it's like I want to say it took up a lot of the body's like immune system function to just sort of handle and deal with. It reduced heavily the capabilities of Wise and Bell to enter enter hollows. So they are very easily susceptible to ether corruption. Now, they have just about as much of a resistance to it as like hollow raiders who can be in there for an extended period of time. Granted, no more than like sometimes the average person. Talk to the man who I do video store. But now that they have that ability to interact with hollows in a physical manner, not just EOS, but like physically themselves, it's an interesting prospect to interact with characters. A Lamau. Money. We like Denny's. Okay, let's get Caesar. It was so fast. That was so fast. I thought it'd be a little slower. Companion. And new area, new city fund. What's new in the video archive? Oh, I guess it would be at a site. Honestly, kind of want to do Trigger's highlight story, but I guess that'll be another time. That'll definitely be another time. Oh, right. Master Proxy, it is time for us to enter the Hollow. Please be assured, Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Sorry, I forgot to read for a second. We got it. We fixed it. It was very quick on the pickup. Let's confirm the mission objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here. In order to update the character of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish. So we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction. Let's keep moving.
That's one hollow data pile. That's one hollow dataset successfully retrieved. Master Proxy, you are indeed skilled. Let's go find the next data pile. If only all work were this easy.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go. We'll have
Honeybee.
to miss the train.
Welcome, welcome. How are you? Welcome into another Make It Idiot stream. I don't what. Request a passcode to unlock, but based on currently available information, it is difficult to determine the origin of the passcode. Perhaps we've missed something. It might be inside the console. So the information was hidden in the console. Thank you. Good thing we have the proxy here. We would be stuck right now. Time is of the essence. Let's start searching for clues related to the passcode of the surrounding area.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser.
Yes, welcome in, RDB. I hope you have had a good day. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope you're having a great evening. Thank you for dropping by for more reading. There's something back there. visual effects seem a bit sloppy.
Ah, I get it now. We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Quadruple 7. There we go. I hope you are doing A-okay and that you are having a great evening. We're just doing some more reading.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic. Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Ellen. Carry me right now.
Really? Can you carry me right now?
Let's finish the task
That's
first,
first,
Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
Thanks for the compliment.
I'm so happy to hear your voice act. You have great voice potential. Thank
I
you.
was just thinking, when will you pick up some fighting skills?
I don't normally like. At least ever since I've started VTubing, I've definitely leaned into more of like the sort of acting, like the acting sphere of using my voice. I could sing. Granted, whenever I listen to myself, I could never stand myself, but that's what I think every creator deals with. Where it's like, even when I sit and I record lines, I don't really like the way I sound. Although part of it is partially due to my recording area, just because it's the same space as I'm using right now to stream, so it will obviously pick up all the mic noise and everything, or all the other fan noise in the background. So I need to find a solution for that. But I think once I do find a solution, I think that'll be the point where I listen and go, I don't like that, or I don't like this, because this sounds bad. It sounds like garbage. But I think it's just from a creative standpoint, especially being the one who's the first person who has to sit and listen and critique, I will be the harshest critic to myself. But I think I'm harsher to myself in terms of singing than I am in terms of voice acting, if that makes sense. Although I do need to work on my range. I know that's something I could really work on. I know Ken has been sort of pushing me in that direction whenever we do VA stuff. Because I always take a lot of the lower tones, because that's where I sort of sit comfortably as like as a baritone. Like as a baritone sort of like voice tone. But that doesn't mean I can't like push higher too. There's something I just need to work on, because I naturally speak in this lower tone.
If you can fight, you can handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
But yeah, I definitely need to like work on maybe for sure starting a little like demo reel. Once some stuff is completed and like out, I can probably use my my recorded lines so far.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
It's another.
It seems to be guarded, however.
Enemies are approaching. Master Proxy, please focus on obtaining the data. We'll handle the combat.
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you. Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
Foxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
I'm just getting into VA work as well, and believe me, we all hate the sound of our own voice. It's really just a creative thing. It's like if you work with your own voice, you're really not gonna like the way your voice sounds. Especially to start, you have to do it enough, and once you get used to it, that's when you start building confidence in like your own voice. And I guess with me, it's just because I do more voice acting work than I do. It's not even work. It's just like stuff casually on the side. Like it's been a joke with Ken. That's like I can sit and do multiple accents in English. Right? It's like I can do like a British accent. It's nothing crazy, especially modern British, modern British. Jesus, I was going too fast with that. It's very much closer to it's pretty close to an American sort of like English. But nothing fancy. Nothing really fancy. Obviously, I can just sort of cousin to that. I can do a pretty good Irish or Scottish, whichever fits the bill more. Just something that that's UK, that's not British, that's not English. Does that make sense? This one can be a little bit weaker. So long as I'm not hitting more consistent like consonants, just because I can tend to lose it pretty quickly. Or if I wanted to do that a little bit, say pretty quickly, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a little different. With that Irish Scottish one, I don't know, unless I know what kind of character I'm playing, I don't know how committed I should be to the accent, or how deep I have to go. So I just sort of let it float, and it figures itself out. And because if you can do like a sort of somewhat Scottish Irish accent, you can do a pretty good like, I guess you call it a stereotypical Canadian accent, what we would call a Newfie accent, because a lot of Irish and Scottish people of that descent, of those descents, moved into Newfoundland and Labrador, and also Nova Scotia. Like a lot of the far east coast of Canada, that's where you get the standard stereotypical Canadian accent. But very quickly I start to understand that it's a variation of Scottish or Irish, not direct descendant, but something similar. Then moving away from that, obviously, there's a little bit of French, which, if you're not careful, can very much, this French accent can very quickly, hold on, can very quickly change into something akin to a German accent if you're not careful. And you see, I've turned this into a segment. of me talking about of me is, I guess, what you would call, what one would call showing off my accents, if one will. I can't really hone down anything right now because I'm not in the headspace for it. Except right now, probably my Eastern European is the most solid, just because I'm playing in May's D&D campaign, so I sit a lot of the time. Like even when we're not playing, just throughout last week, I've had at least 2 or 3 moments per day, just sitting either in the ready room, or in the mech on standby, or back in the office doing filing out paperwork. That I just sit there and I think about the ACD campaign and my character Yuri, and I sort of just think about the scenario whatever he's in currently. I just sit there and I think about it and I go, how would Yuri react or deal with this? And it sort of changes every day, but there's a general pattern.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Like, nothing too fancy, but at the same time, no reason. Especially with my Eastern European accent. I have no issues. This one pretty solidly either stays similarly Russian or short Transylvanian, which either way fills out the role well enough.
It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor to maintain a professional relationship with an outstanding...
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
There we go. First, pixel 0. Now we're gonna go visit that
Proxy's
one
moves
spot.
Seemed more fluid in that last.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
Alright, where's the next ambush? Could be right here. 04. Oh, whoops. Based on the information, only one part of the passcode remains. So 04.
Master Proxy, we've been in the Hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
Get countered.
I feel
Get
fine.
parried.
Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a Hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to overdo it.
Let's go. Easy. To 04. The 0451. I keep forgetting. Do you remember the passcode from before? I think I forgot. Don't worry. Master Proxy. Don't worry, Master Proxy. I have memorized everything.
All right,
That's all of them. I'm kind
Let us
of
return and
amazed that like I can fit Lycon pretty well. Now we just need to piece together the 3 passcode parts from before. I remember the numbers were 0451. Let's enter them. 0451. Correct. I don't mind these sections. It definitely saves a lot of the monotony of the TV screens, which I think I enjoy better than TV screens. I like this. It feels more interactive. It's like, yes, you're still going to like specific points, tapping on them. Right. You're not doing a whole lot. But I think I prefer this. It's just a little more interactive. Don't get me wrong, I like the puzzle solving. I was like one of the very few people that liked it, I think. The TV screens. Like, as a mini game, I don't mind that being brought back. I actually prefer that. For mini games. But for stuff like this, especially for story quests, I don't think it's the right place to have it. This is the last piece of data. Master Proxy, our mission has been successfully completed. Are you experiencing any physical discomfort? Everything's normal. That's wonderful. If that's the case, let's leave the Hollow and report the mission's results to the mayor.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Ooh. An auction. Don't tell me.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Oh.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the Hollow and carries human genes.
Ooh. Ooh.
Within it, we extracted a mysterious core.
And it's going up for auction? Are you serious?
This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
Bid on it at the auction.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction?
But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is
Highly
highly
volatile.
volatile and destructive. We
Must keep it confidential,
at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself.
Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft.
Frankly,
But
there aren't many people I can
trust. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust.
Don't worry.
My funds are covered.
And
Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you.
Of course, this
Of course,
hinges on
this hinges on one condition.
You're
You're willing to stay with me.
We'll give it a shot.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive
Exclusive to Tops,
so
so obtaining one might take some time.
I'll handle that promptly.
I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
The mayor ends the call.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops
The relationship between the mayor and Tops
seems
rather
delicate.
delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
We got this. Don't worry. We got this. I can secure it. Right, where's Hugo? Let's call Hugo. It's time to call Hugo.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call?
This is what we do.
But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve.
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Wise. We need to separate fiction from reality.
No. He's like this. Listen, Belle, I got this. Let me go.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light." Wait, don't tell me.
You hold the ticket up to the light, and a string of numbers appears. It is literally behind the light.
I get it now. This guy watches way too many detective movies.
He's based.
Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha! It's you! The manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting
Love
for
you,
you
Hugo.
to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
About the auction you mentioned.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
Ooh boy. Is it something I can handle?
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Dew Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Oh. Do gardening. Okay, that's a very specific spot considering that's the person who runs that shop is not a broker, but acts as an agent between proxies and clients. So if he picked Dew Gardening specifically because he needs a proxy, and he knows we're the proxy. That's cunning. That's cunning. What can I say? Let's do really quick.
Oh, the afternoon is the perfect time to come to our little cafe and leave your worries behind.
What to get? Yeah, hold on. Yes.
Well, you can't go wrong with coffee, especially if I'm the one.
Hey, detective, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate redeem. 1 second. Take a quick sip. How's your night been? I hope everything's going good with you. Glad you could jump in for us playing some more ZZZ.
Can't go wrong with coffee, especially if I'm the one making it.
Let me go with Tin Master Special. Yeah, I hope your day's been good. I hope your evening or night is going even better. Got a coffee would be nice right about now.
Please take your time to savor my creation.
Take a photo? I mean, sure, I guess. Why not? Yeah, we've taken a photo. Yeah, doing good. How about you? We are doing pretty good. We are vibing. That being said, can't complain all too much, as I've been sort of looking forward to just getting back into some ZZZ story content.
Maybe I should close my stall early tonight. There's a concert I'm leaving already.
Unlucky damn.
Any
You've
great eats or
arrived,
fun
my
activities
friend.
you happen to
Punctual
find.
as always.
Yep. Let me... To get to the point, I need you to shadow someone for me. Record and tell me everything they do and say. And that someone is Hartman Ravenlock. The head of the Ravenlock family? That's right. Him. I have already got his schedule. Soon he will be meeting with someone nearby. I need to know the exact details of their exchange, please. Of course, for your troubles, I'll take care of the auction invitations you need. Is this what they call a business war? To be honest, based on my sources, the Ravenlock family appears to be plotting something rather sinister. You are a complete stranger to him, which will make everything easier. Relax, it's nothing illegal. You just happen to be in the proximity and happen to overhear some things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Besides, you already have connections in PubSec, don't you? You know that too. Well, I'll be waiting for your good news then. Hello there. I didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. Do you know him? Of course. He often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flowers for memorial purposes, instead there for his deceased loved ones. He seems like someone with quite a story. So yeah, while this game is pretty much like voice acted, there are a good portion of like lines that just aren't. So I take the opportunity to sit and like practice like voicing over stuff. And I sort of play the game and vibe. Nothing crazy. Let's just grab that. Try playing the game, but got bored real quick. Yeah, I will admit it's not for everybody. Like, I can handle, like, this game very much reminds me of Dynasty Warriors. My only exposure to Dynasty Warriors was the Dynasty Warriors Gundam game. So it's like, I'm used to it. It's fine with me. I'm cool. Come for Star Rail. I like that one. I do enjoy Star Rail. I do enjoy the turn-based combat style with Star Rail as well. And the characters are all really cool. The writing is like pretty neat as well. Amphorius being what it is. I know me and Ken, we're not really we decided to take a hiatus from playing Hoyo games for a bit. So I've sort of like I'm still I think holding off on playing the story, but I did some of the side quests and other stuff in the meantime. But where we're at in Amphorius is kind of cool, just because within the sphere that we're in now, like the area that we're in, it's real cool because like it's got its own set of gods and like belief systems and everything. But on the outside where we come from, their space is being in hot contention between three other gods, which is cool. Like all of them are trying to exert their own influence. And that was because I was playing a lot of Genshin. Ah, okay. Yeah, like I'm mainly in. Okay, I mainly play these gacha games for two things. One is the story that they fucking weave is incredible. Like there's so much more compelling writing in some of these gacha games than there is in big budget AAA story like heavy and focused games like single player experiences. And they're mobile gacha games. They're mobile gacha games. Like, bruh. Like I play Arknights. I initially played Arknights. Okay. I played Fate Go and Arknights before I even tried Genshin. Genshin, for some reason, I don't know. Whenever I played, it like puts me asleep. And it's not Genshin's fault. It's just I don't think I jive with it all that much. Though I haven't played Breath of the Wild, so I'm not sure how I do with that game. I don't know why. I don't know why with Genshin it just puts me to sleep. But Honkai Star Rail, for the most part, I can handle. And then this game like gives me story that I can latch onto for a while and read, and then bits of action with the combat and the fights, which is nice. And then that keeps me locked in for another little bit with story. Or unless I'm like reading stuff like this, because then I can devote full attention to it and like not think of anything else. Yeah, the stories are really good. Oh, what else do I play? I play Azure Lane. Actually, no, I played Fate Go, Azure Lane, and uh, was it DK? Actually, no, DK came after. FGO, Azure Lane. What was? I feel like I said something else. Oh well, guess it's gone. Organs. Did that get shut down already? People behind it are gone, and here I had high hopes for her, but now. Anyway, shut the entire business down, and make sure to do it clean, understood? Oh, by the way, have you tried that medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem, this thing is worth far more than your life. Huh. You better make sure everything goes perfectly. Don't forget, our partners are dangerous people. Failure is not an option. He pulled around the corner. This dude being extra shady.
This time, I'll lead the family back to the top.
Okay. Brother, wise. Crouch, what are you doing? At least crouch. Yeah, I think I burnt myself on gacha games. Yeah, it's fair. It's like I've hit a point where I have so many, I literally cannot play them all, and so I rarely play any of them. Like I occasionally come back to Fate Go, but like that's a love-hate relationship. Azure Lane, I also sort of like, it's sort of touch and go, but it's definitely much better than Fate Go. The other one. Oh, Arknights. Sorry, that's it. Arknights I also come back to more often than Fate Go. And so whenever I come back to it, it's always really, really good. Because I also love my tower defense. My tower defense strategy game where the towers aren't just operators. What else? What else? Then I got hit with Genshin, got hit with Honkai Star Rail. Around the same time as Honkai Star Rail, started Punishing Grey Raven. I also played Girls Frontline previously. Then I picked up DK not too long afterwards. Like, writing in a lot of these games is really, really good. I forgot to read. It's progressing smoothly. However, Master Hartman, can this thing really profit? Our funding chain is already... Of course it won't earn much. Breaking even would already be good enough. These are Master Edmund's orders. To improve our family's reputation, we must do some charity work. They're dumping all their unprofitable businesses onto us. Isn't this just too... Shut up. Of course I'm aware. To gain influence within tops, we'll have to take it step by step. I will manage. Should I play more Star Rail or ZZZ? I think you'd be perfectly fine with either or. But definitely I'd say you should, if you want to come back into ZZZ, there's lots of good new mechanics that obviously have changed the way the game plays. But your main combat specifically hasn't changed, and your main story, I'm not sure where you stopped, but I can guess if you weren't like that pulled in, you were definitely within chapters 0 through 5. Because this is like chapter 6. Like chapters 1 through 5, or 0 through 5, however you want to call it, is really earning CCC. Yeah, that's why. I describe it like this: ZZZ's early story is like the first 50 episodes of One Piece. It is a slow burn. You're building up to where we are now, and like when you get here, it's amazing. But ZZZ's chapters 1 through 5 are about that building up journey, where you're meeting a whole lot of the characters and cast and seeing a whole lot of the world that you're going to need to know for later. And so you build a whole lot of strong early connections in multiple places per chapter, which sets you up for chapters like 6 and 7. After compiling the things you heard, you arranged to meet with Hugo in front of the flower shop to exchange intelligence. Oh, so yeah. I'm glad my One Piece analogy made sense. I'll give it another try because I watched all of One Piece up till 965, I think, and I loved it. See, you are a better man than I. I still have to work up to anywhere near there. I just left Alabasta, and we're just sneaking through the crew is sneaking through the what's it called, the fog and the blockade. And so the one chef fell off his ship. That's specifically where I'm at. But first 50 episodes, just East Blue. That's your 1 through 5. Like, if you loved East Blue, you'll come to understand how everything sort of starts fitting by the end of chapter 4 and into chapter 5, or around chapter 4 and chapter 5.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
You share your findings on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently. His pale, slender fingers absently flipping two intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious? Okay, a real question, sub or dub? Real. I've listened to both. I can handle both. I don't mind either or. But I think I listen to sub more of One Piece. Like, this is how I roll normally with anime, where I listen to JP subs more often than EN subs or EN dubs. I'm sorry, not JP subs. JP dubs than EN dubs. Smart. My brain's fried.
I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Interesting. But yeah, that's how I normally roll. I'm normally listening to JP dubs. Though I will take opportunities to like sit and listen to EN dubs from time to time, just because it's always a fun listen to, just to see how well the EN VAs will either nail or miss the mark on characters. But so far, I haven't really like found terrible misses. Like even Ghost Stories as a dub was still pretty spot on because of the narrative they were trying to tell was literally nowhere in line with the way the Japanese dub for Ghost Stories was. Like, I watch all in sub. Nice. Like, here's one where I think the EN dub was just as good, if not slightly better than the sub or the JP dub. Season 1 of One Punch Man. I think arguably season 1 of One Punch Man still for me holds the record of the best sounding EN dub of anime. Besides like Cowboy Bebop. Like it is up there with some of the best. Oh no, not Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories. Yeah, One Punch Man was really good. It was so good. Like hearing Saitama or the VA for the NVA for Saitama was fucking pure gold. Whoever they had voice him in the EN dub, fucking chef's kiss. Shit's peak. This shit is so peak. Really?
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't
Let's
avoid
avoid
risk.
risk.
But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
My lips are sealed.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you must maintain with care and understanding.
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, our... someone who was like a mother to us, loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
Me neither. Also,
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well.
wow, that's hell sly.
As you know,
Sorry, my brain
he's
was thinking
the
about something.
rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse, looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another, unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
Not gonna lie, I was waiting for like a gut punch or something. Yeah, One Punch Man dub was really good. Man, I still remember the One Punch Man dub from time to time. Especially like the one with the mosquito, the episode with the mosquito queen, which she shows up. Oh, they were so good in that episode. I see we're in ad right now. Give me 1 second. I'll move us into just. And I'll be right back. For those of us who can't see ads, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna quickly grab some more water. Alright, I'm back. Apologies for the delay. Whoops. Wrong screen. There we go. Sound alerts. Oh, there we go. Alright, we're all good. Apologies. I had some apples from left over from earlier today, and I really want to have them before they are no bueno. I read how well the music bumped for Luminous Square.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Master Proxy.
Lycon, what's up?
It's been a while.
Lycon and Ellen. They get some love this time around. Lycon. You look concerned. I seem to have caught a whiff of... No, it's nothing. Probably just my imagination. Master Proxy, may I have a look at the invite you received? Of course. It's indeed an authentic invitation. It's truly impressive that you were able to obtain it in such a short time. However, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation came directly from Tops. So, you're in contact with Tops as well. I have connections in Tops. I see. You're indeed well connected. Don't worry, I won't pry further if you're reluctant to share. Well then, I'll take my leave. See you at the auction later. Have a pleasant day. Wise? Now that we've sorted out the invitation, let's go get some good rest and get ready for that auction. I guess it's time to rest, prepare for the auction. You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types while in this mode. Continue? Correct. Head to Luminous Square for the auction. Business car. Boy, we're starting at the noodle shop. Okay. Intriguing spot to start this, but I'll let it slide. Ah, because we're directly going inside Luminous Square. Let's reset the power walk. Reset the Chad walk. Oh, wait, it's the old lady. That's the public security. Always thinking of people and responding quickly to their needs. You've heard, right? Recently, the public security has launched an operation to catch the cat thief. My business license and various documents used to be frequently snatched by the cat thief. Now, I heard public security is cracking down hard on that cat thief. I don't need to worry anymore. Could you please let Jia Shan know? She won't need to keep running to public security anymore. She should be near the mall. Well. Kind of near the mall. I'm never gonna find this person, am I? Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. Sorry, side quest lady. Oh wait, no, there she is. My mom, she's like that. Forget it. Thanks for running this errand. If you have time, stop by your shop for a cup of tea. My mom, she's... Sorry, I'm rambling again. But she's clearly the one who was careless and lost her license and other things. How can she blame it on the cat thief? The poor cat is innocent. I'm sorry, I lost control of my emotions for a minute. Talking behind my mom's back. I'm such an ungrateful daughter. Please, don't tell her what I said. Alright, hello staff person. But first... She's also really upset about the cat thief. Exactly. Next time I see that cat thief, I'll call the public security officer immediately. I really need to work on my range and flexibility. Alright, hello staff person. Your invitation has been confirmed, esteemed guest. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Let's enter the suite. Okay, we've never been here, so this is definitely new territory. I like the chill atmosphere. Wow, this private suite is truly impressive. It's quite fancy here. No wonder the invitation was hard. It was so hard to get. Well, looks like we're here. We're a bit early. Like none of the others haven't arrived yet. Wise, shall we look around first? We can also try some very expensive-looking desserts and drinks. Meanwhile, a pleading voice suddenly comes from nearby. Please help me. I really have no other choice. Wise? It looks like something's happening over there. Go check it out.
Lies. Deception. Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Oh. There we go. There's Vivian. Hello. Also, hi, Lycon. I see you in the back there. You can't just fucking pose an aura farm back there. At least not without my knowledge. Hi, Vivian.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Words can only convey so much. So it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but... I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry.
Aww.
Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Damn, that's cold. That's cold.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Are you referring to me?
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you?
The young lady's indifferent gaze turns towards you.
Here Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Right. Put away your overflowing sympathy and don't trust so easily.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Sienna and Mira. Lycon. Are you alright? It seemed you were caught up in some dispute just now. I'm fine. Then I'm relieved. Actually, I overheard parts of the conversation. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but it's rather strange to have guests like that mother and daughter at this auction. Perhaps, as the mysterious Miss Vivian said, they did not enter through regular means. Maybe more to this. But let's return to the auction. If you're interested in any particular item, you can bid on it. Master will cover the bill for you. Really? Rest assured, Master's budget is quite sufficient. Regular auction items should not be a problem. Unless other parties also set their sights on that item we wanted. Should that happen, we will adapt accordingly. I trust in your wisdom. During the conversation with Lycon, a sudden unexpected guest appears behind you, or beside you. What a small world! So you got a new companion today? Where's that obnoxious blonde boy from last time? Obnoxious blonde boy? It's a long story. I didn't expect someone of your caliber to be able to attend this auction. If Master Edmund finds out, he'll make sure to investigate where you got that invitation from. Who's that? You don't even know who Master Edmund is? He's a prominent figure in Tops. Someone with the authority to speak on behalf of them. Master Edmund will also attend the auction, and he has an extremely noble mark on his forehead that anyone who sees it will remember. Why am I wasting my breath? You wouldn't understand anyway. You better pray we don't set our sights on the same auction item. You'll have no chance of winning. After exchanging those harsh words, Curtis hurriedly leaves. Master, that gentleman just now seemed very hostile toward you. It looks like you two have some history. However, it's getting late. Let's head into the venue. Curtis is out here for hands, and I will give him the hands. I will one punch him into the ground. As wise. Just wise. Wise is more than sufficient. Sienna and Mira. I genuinely wonder how they got in here. Right, because this invitation only to even get into the suite. Like Vivian and Lycon have genuine concern placed on how they got in. Empathy is a standard human emotion, makes sense to want to help Sienna and Mira get their item back. And I'd like to try. Even if it's just out of curiosity to see where it goes. So I kind of want to try to bid for that item. And then see what happens. And I also want to do some good. But whether that turns out to be good or not will be up to them to decide. Esteemed guest, please present your invitation. Hand over the invitation. Your invitation has been confirmed. Welcome to the auction. Please follow me. You enter the auction venue. The first half features a variety of items, but none are what you're looking for. There's a strange yet amusing gold bamboo statue. Fortunately, your budget allows you to try bidding for it. The good news is, you only have one opponent. The bad news is, that guy is Curtis. You just have to take him down, just like last time. For some reason, that mysterious Miss Vivian also seems intrigued by this bidding and comes to your side.
he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Sure you will. I won't back down this time. How far do we push it? Right? He's not doing great financially. He had to enter the free auction, and he failed. He didn't get any of those Denny's. It has to be rolling. See, I fucking hate these Ace Attorney sections, just because common sense would be just to raise the bid. And if you play just regular, like, just poker, like, if you got the whole set with chips and everything and you got friends to play with, to test the waters to see if he's really got the stuff to try bidding, you raise your bid, right? You raise your bid and you see what they do. If they match you and you read their emotions right, you can tell whether it's straining them or whether it's not. But it's all about reading. And this is not where you do that when it's an Ace Attorney section. Try raising the bid. Shit.
Let's raise the bid a little. How about 10%?
Such a small amount, as expected.
The start of an auction is crucial. Your opponent is determined to win.
You should just...
Okay. Let's overwhelm him with financial power.
Good luck to you. Host, I increase my bid by 20%.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
Ah, so he wants to settle this outside of the bid, meaning he doesn't have the money. I won't back down.
No matter what, I won't back down.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
Keep raising your bid without flinching.
That's right.
The Denny's in our pocket is our biggest advantage.
Host,
I'm raising the bid.
The price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
Beat Curtis, winning the bid.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid.
Why, thank you, Vivian.
Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time.
Nah. Listen, it's got its charm. Golden Bang Boo. Come on.
But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
This is correct.
Item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular.
I just sound like the tale of Johan when thinking about Astra's storyline. It very much reminds me of it. Hold on. I love why I can't get my cursor up. Okay, in the bottom, near the bottom left, I love how you can see like Wise and Belle. Belle just has like what's the best equivalent for that face? It's just like a soulless, like, smile, deadpan smile. Like, why is it a little more like emotion out of his? Lycon's just like standing there brooding in the back. Not even brooding, he's just watching. And I think it's hilarious.
Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting bid, 200 million Dennies.
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit.
No, you
300
won't.
million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
Hello? Did you say 1 billion Denny's?
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat.
Nuh-uh.
Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah,
She wants
but
it.
she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Correct.
Ooh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
Oh my god, Vivian, hello?
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction.
Holy shit.
Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Wow, thank you, host. Haha, a rather abstract piece of art. Another piece acquired from auction. Abstract beauty is still beauty. Oh, whoa. Mysterious Cat Curtis and Hartman, very funny. Master Hartman, you've come as well. I have something important to bid on. Curse it. I have no idea who the seller behind this thing is, and why they insist on going through the auction process.
The coffee here is drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
Interesting background dialogue. Interesting background dialogue. Hello, Vivian. So, you bid on the thing.
Have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Of course not.
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest, and I don't appreciate deceit. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased, because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam?
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a fraudster?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So, why did you still bid on the item?
So why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art at its essence sells stories, doesn't it?
No, that's facts. That tracks. That tracks. No, Vivian, you're right. That tracks. Yume! Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to some more ZZZ. Glad you could join us. I hope you've been having a very good day and an even better evening and, you know, into the night at this point. Just double check how long we've been going. Oh, it's been close to 2 hours, so we'll probably go for another 15 minutes or so. Hold on, I need to double check. Is Ken about to finish streaming? This is a warning sign. I must double check. No, probably not. Okay. Vivian, is she the girl with the crush on the MC? Yes. He's not? Okay. I just checked. I can't corroborate the story. But yes, Vivian is the girl with the mad crush on the MC. Because she is a legit simp for Phaethon. And it literally doesn't matter which Phaethon you choose at this point, she's just a simp for Phaethon. And I find that hilarious.
I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose.
Although she's laying pure facts right now. We're at an auction. And so the item she just bought came with a story about how the original artist like had passed away before claiming sort of any fame. It's kind of cute though, the gap moe. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Like right now she's talking about like how, hold on, let me bring the playback, right? Like the story of like the legendary artist that had like passed away before him making it big. It's like, you know what? I like that story. I bought this piece because I like the story it told. And the piece that she bought had like there was a mother and like daughter pair that we met beforehand that were asking her to bid on it so that she could say like there was a flaw in it, and then you know, after buying it, the item would be removed from auction so that they could get it back. And so she was telling us not to do it. Its starting price was like 200 million dennies. There's a guy we don't like. He bids 300 million. She waltzes up, slams her fist on the table. Doesn't actually, but it's very funny because she shows up, raises her hand. 1 billion. 1 billion dennies. I was about to choke on the apple I was eating. I'm like, excuse me? Did you say 1 billion dennies? She has the money to afford not to take her own advice about being empathetic. But she's saying here that she doesn't plan on giving it back because it's all a fraudulent scam. I want to see what she does with it though. I want to see what she does, if she actually gives it back or not.
That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
Hello? all these lies and deceptions.
Okay, you got me again.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving.
This is ridiculous.
People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
If he suddenly approaches, blinks a side. I love how she knows off the rip. I was like, I know almost immediately that this is off the rip. I don't know how she knew, but I knew right off the rip she knows it's us. She knows it's us, and I know because she said Hugo. She sent Hugo to identify first. So earlier on, there's the blonde dude. There was like the blonde dude who's also kind of like vampire-esque, red eyes, you know, similar ears as her, and he tells us to go tail some guy, but where we meet is in front of the flower shop in Lumina Square, and that flower shop acts as a go-between between proxies and customers. And we've used this place before. And I remember this detail. So it's very funny to me that I know that I remember this detail in such a small, minuscule, insignificant detail. But if you remember that, you can key in real fast that they know right off the rip. Like, you know, you can tell almost pretty quickly. Vivian's connected to Hugo. Hugo meeting you, like coming into your store, asking you weird questions, being completely sus, trying to like suss you out. You can tell he's sussing you out too. He's asking like the way he words his questions very deliberately to try to goad an answer, and then read your reaction, and then meet you at a spot where only known proxies would go to as one of the spots to get contracts to pick up work. No, like I can tell he's sussing us out. I could tell from the rip he was sussing us out. And so him giving us his ticket because he offered the ticket to this auction, I'm like, okay, we're meeting Vivian here. This is no game. I know what we're doing here. This isn't anything special. I know what's happening here. I've written this.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds a whole lot like ASMR when Vivian speaks. It kind of does, because it's very like soft and breathy.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders.
I mean, VA, good job. It works. I just made that connection. It really sounds very similar to ASMR.
I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Yeah, it isn't the cringy kind though. It isn't the cringy kind. I can deal with that. Oh wow, she's not even hiding it anymore. She isn't even trying to hide it in her text. I wonder what Lord Phaethon is doing right now. Like, hello? No, now is not the time to be distracted by Lord Phaethon. I'll think about them once I'm done here. Oh god. Okay, at least keep it a little bit closer to the chest, please. See, we had to tail this guy named Hartman, and this guy named Curtis is like his family member, and I swear to god, we just went to bid war with him. Every time I've had to talk to him so far, it's just been a Ace Attorney like segment or style segment, and I just remembering Ace Attorney hurts me physically. Like, the mental damage transfers over into physical damage. It just hurts me on such an emotional level. Like, when you know what Ace Attorney treats the player as, treats like an idiot. Every segment like that treats me like an idiot. Common sense options don't work. Why? Esteemed guest, the second half of the auction is about to begin. You'd like to enter the venue? Of course, we enter.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes!
Okay. I gotta hand it to Lycon. He's just posing up. In every single piece he's been in so far, he's just been in the back aura farming. He's been posing and aura farming. Like, bro. Like, I know you're here to watch us and like make sure like we're alright, but goddamn. Confused Vivian, cute. I didn't even see. Yeah, that's how far in the back aura farming he is. Like, if I could go back and get the other Belle image of her just blank face, it was so funny. And in that one, Lycon was just leaning against the wall, arms crossed. Like, he is just straight up posing the aura farm.
Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Oh, this is it. That's the sacrifice core. A weird core extracted from a sacrifice, radiating an ominous aura. It seems to be hiding mysterious power.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy.
Edmund.
There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Hold on, wait.
This auction sure is busy. There's people
Of
of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Interesting. Okay. Kind of the VA, I don't think anything's coming to mind right now. But his execution style is very specific. Like, it's deliberate.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name.
Okay, Hartman.
Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it.
Hold on. Oh, I know. It's the lady beside Lycon. Went back to eat something. Welcome back. Welcome back, detective. Hope the food was good. What did you get? What'd you get to eat? I hope it was tasty. I mean, I imagine it was. No one sits with the, sits and willingly chooses to eat something not tasty. Ooh, turkey meat burritos. Okay, nah, it's kind of based. That's kind of based. I could go for a burrito. I haven't had a burrito in a while, actually. It was yummy. Fuck yeah, let's go. Anything specific you did? Ads? And some Nilla wafers. Oh my god, I haven't had Nilla wafers in forever. Honestly, kind of miss those as a snack. Just like it's something to like have. It's been ages, and I mean ages since I've had a Nilla wafer. Man, memories.
Seems authentic.
I'm saying to get some, but get some. I mean, this is true. Maybe next time. Maybe later this week. We'll see. Also, I know exactly who's speaking, and it's that lady in the back, like behind Vivian, not the one taking the photo, the one in the suit with the red tie, white hair, short bob cut, leaning specifically more off to her right side, or left.
Of course. I'll keep an eye on it.
Also, now I'm listening to nice. After some intense bidding, only 2 contenders remain. You and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long.
One Piece, let's go!
I
believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase.
Am I gonna have to sit here and do another Ace Attorney fucking segment?
What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
I thought faster than I typed. Listen, it happens. It happens. Sometimes, you know, our the thought and action doesn't match up, doesn't line up. Sometimes we move faster than our brain. Shrewd. What can you offer?
The better question should be, what can you offer me?
Ha!
The ball's in my court now. Good. I enjoy conversing with people of sufficient intelligence.
Sure. Call yourself that.
There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
I'm not here for antiques or collectibles. Oh fuck! No, I messed up. No, he's in 30 segments. Ah! Stila, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Give me a second. You joined in a very interesting time. I'm happy to do an Ace Attorney segment. Give me 1 second. I'll get you. Shout out, Gamer Ghoul raid. Spectre Rats approaching. How's it going, Sela and Raiders? I hope everything was good. I hope stream was great. Split Fiction? Hell yeah. Sounds awesome. Split Fiction was a fun time. I've seen people picking up and playing Split Fiction. I have yet to properly try it, but I would gladly listen to what you have to say about it. Also for all of you who may not know me or probably don't know me, hello, my name is McKinney, the Ace Mercenary Mecha Pilot from Beyond the Soul System. I play a variety of games, from things like FPS games, third-person shooters, to vehicle combat sims. I'll play, you know, JRPGs, I play gacha games, as you can currently see, and I'm getting shafted by Ace Attorney segments. Hello, I hope she was going well. Split Fiction is very fun, would highly recommend. Alright, adding it to the list. Like, I'm just grinding through story right now. It's easy, it's very fun. We're getting into, like, nitty-gritty, like, character and story stuff. Just these damn Ace Attorney sections make me feel dumb.
In that case, how about we strike a deal? All I want is that gem. So, if you cease bidding now, I'll take the gem and you can have the rest of the robe. How does that sound?
He called our bluff.
The Ravenlock family always gets...
No.
If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
But real quick, for those of you who just came in, if you need to like get up, take a break real quick, like, you know, get some food, drink, hit the bathroom, or if you need to also get up and go and rest, because it is a hot 12:30 midnight. If you gotta go to sleep, please feel free. You're not obligated to stay, but of course you are more than welcome to. We're just gonna be sitting here. I'm gonna be trying to voice as many things, you know, as many players, like, you know, characters as I can here. It's more like training for me as well, to like try to increase my range, my voice range. But I'm also open to sitting in like a AC, and if anyone wants to jump in, they can come in and voice stuff that they want to. That being said, you know, feel free to just hang out and chill out. If you like any of what I do, follow button's right there. You're not obligated to hit it, but you can if you want to, if you haven't already. And for any of y'all who are in my chat who don't know Sela, She is absolutely amazing. She is absolutely awesome. The most goated gamer ghoul, and especially of Afterlife. Also, Kurama Roar 39. I forgot to say this before, but thank you for the raid message. Much appreciated, and welcome in, welcome in. Please go ahead and give Sela the follow. Hit the link, in my shout out to go to Sela. Give her that follow. She's awesome. What the heck? You haven't followed Sela yet, Yume? Yume. We must correct this. We must correct this. So please go ahead, give her that follow if you haven't already. She's absolutely amazing. The most goated gamer ghoul, residing as part of as a member of Afterlife. Very fun person to hang out and talk with. Honestly, a lot of the Afterlife members are. I'm sorry, I apologize. Have my +1. Good. Good. Very good. What about anything? No, we're not. I need to keep reading. I can wait. What a coincidence. As do I.
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
How does that work? How does that work? These segments are so funny.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you.
I will keep losing them.
If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of Denny's, would you consider backing out of this bid?
No. I'll give you the same offer.
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my
The
price
Uno
beyond your
reverse
means.
card.
It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power.
Let me put down 10 million Denny's.
But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Both words, Hartman.
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount of financial power.
After a round of intense bidding, Hartman secures the robe of heroes at a ridiculously high price. Damn.
Thank you, everyone.
Damn.
It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won. Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to look up?
I also knew that Hugo was a goddamn phantom thief. We've actually just been playing Persona 5 this whole time. It's not actually ZZZ, it's Persona goddamn 5. This motherfucker is a goddamn phantom thief. Check the receipts.
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
Watch this. Detective, chat, watch this. Hugo, my man is about to waltz in this goddamn room, steal that robe. Call it. Call it.
What's going on? The power went out?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wear your fucking mask. I knew it.
Welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening.
Oh my god.
Authors always have a lot to say.
Jesus Christ.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that?
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
Oh my god.
You! When did you?
Phantom Thief, hour bullshit. We're just playing Persona.
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
Now look at the. Hold on. Just take this entire panel in.
I wish you all a lovely evening.
So, Phantom Thief, yay or nay?
Yours truly, Mockingbird.
Like he's got the smugness for it.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
That was so good.
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too.
Lycon, don't worry. He's here helping us. I know this. I know these things. Trust me, I know these things. I wrote this.
Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that Mockingbird and I have history.
Yes, Lycon? I'm actually acquainted with him as well.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
Pardon me, I was taking a sip of water. You briefed Lycon about your encounter with Hugo, and you emphasized that you had no intention of keeping him in the dark.
I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate.
Never mind. The receipts are all right here. Phantom Thief Hour bullshit. Persona 5. I'm just playing Persona 5. That's it. We're done. We're going. We can go home. Go home. Game over.
Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right.
The best part is, I knew Hugo was Mockingbird by one sheer factor. And it was because I dared to look at the, what do they call the, I forgot what they call the internet. Like the posting that they use for, kind of like Twitter. It's not blah blah, or it might be blah. No, it's not blah blah. I forget. I genuinely forget. Ace Attorney XP5 XZZZ real, you man. But I remember there was one after you meet Hugo. There's a specific article that talks about Mockingbird, and I saw that, and there was a photo. There was an illustration. And I went, "Oh, that's Hugo. He's a Phantom Thief, huh?" I wonder. Everything started lining up. Everything started coming together. Like the A-Team. I love it when a plan comes together.
But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. and my dearest friend became my sworn enemy.
Icon?
Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
Doesn't come across as a villain, but he's definitely no saint either.
He seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so he doesn't really come across as a bad guy to me.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Like how we can go. It's fine.
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
That was a very specific way of saying that. I rate it. Oh, for those of you who don't know, because of where we're at in story, the player characters, Belle and Wise, have had their optical implants, like, updated. So their immune systems, take up less, like, it takes up less of their immune systems to handle the stress of their optical implants. Meaning that weakness that they had about going into hollows is no longer a factor anymore. They can be in a hollow for about as long as a normal hollow raider. So your operators, your, Lycon, Ellen Joe, everyone. They can be in the hollows now without, dying within the first 5 minutes.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Aether is no longer an issue for them. I don't think I'm gonna pier. Alright, Lyca, let's go. Master, it's this direction. We enter the hollow from here. We should be able to track him down. By the way, about your sibling. She's already got home. It's okay. That's good to hear. Worry not. I'll ensure your safety at all times within the hollow. You seem to know him well. We were best partners after all, and that won't change. Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the hollow now. Alright, Hugo.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
Correct.
Do be extra careful.
There are so many ethereal, but they don't seem to be phasing him at all.
He's just running past them.
Though I am loath to admit it.
Okay. Master Proxy, the container console here has been destroyed by Hugo. He really went to great lengths to block our path. But don't worry, once we find the specific container console, we'll be able to repair it. Alright. Anything back here? No? See, now we get wise gameplay or bell gameplay, depending on who you pick. Brother put mines. Hello. All right, now he's just being hurtful. Okay.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He's extremely familiar with this place.
I mean, of course he's familiar. He's laid the route
Proxy,
down.
Dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. Answer.
But clearly the devs knew that people really like Lycon.
The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right.
Uh-huh.
It feels too easy, almost as if let us through on purpose.
Correct. He's moving us to a separate location. One that's definitely secure and away from security.
Stay calm now. Stand still.
We played right into his hands, taking the opportunity to run off again. Is this a thief's escape ability? You're right. He just goes home through countless practical experiences. He's very good at this. If I'm not mistaken, the direction Hugo just escaped to should be the area above where we first entered this hollow. Master Proxy, let's hurry and catch up.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
Master Proxy, prepare this console as you did before. Hugo hasn't gone far yet.
It should be this way.
Lycon pauses momentarily. In the distance, a group of heavily armed figures emerge.
Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
It's Vivian. He must have a new partner.
Well, phantom thieves usually have partners. I assume he must have recruited a new one by now.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the court his partner. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem. Evade now! Stay calm now. He should be nearby.
Over this way. Let me out. Let me out.
time no see, traitor.
Yes, Silver Eyes, I forgot. Oh my god, Jesus!
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Battle Axe? No, Scythe. Oh, that's so clean.
Beyond reason. Both of you, enough
already. That was a total Shiro Emiya move. That was a total Shiro Emiya move.
Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I just forgot how tall I was.
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using Eos. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, Manager. My blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
Yeah, brother.
To spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth.
At that moment, the Hollow Raiders you encountered earlier close in on you. Hello. Dog, go home.
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end.
Guys, you're not him. Go home. Go home. These guys fuck shit up on a daily basis, and you're not them. You're not them. Go home. Go home.
If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
Like, God, Hugo, fuck him up. Fuck him up.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Just fuck him up.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct? Mr. Mayflower Watchdog.
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
You're not him. My brother in Christ, go home. We've buried idiots like you. No, you don't understand. They're not like them. They're him. Both of them are him. You may designate them both as him. They're himcules. They do this.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
So actually, like, it's the perfect comedic relief. Like, guys who have no idea what they're stepping into are just walking in like they own the show. Like, no, you're not him. Go home. This is not for you. Hugo swiftly deals with the Hollow Raiders.
Help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now
lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of it.
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do?
Bro, chill.
They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me.
Oh my god, we actually get to fight him?
You talk too much.
Trying to run,
Hello, Hugo.
Proxy, I advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or their dog.
Do you two have to fight?
My apologies, dear Max. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Hugo, I'm sorry, that's not happening right now.
Shut up.
Oh my god, getting to fight Hugo is so goddamn cool. No, bruh. I need the jacket from you. Son of a bitch. After Hugo leaves, Lycon goes silent, as if lost in his memories. Detective, thank you for redeeming the, sorry, hold on to me. I haven't had to do this in a while. Thank you for redeeming the auto redeem. Much appreciated.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
It's always there for 300 points. For 300 channel points. If someone wishes to use that, they can always just do that. Also, who is this Jack?
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
Young Lycon?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith. Do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship?
Hold on, I gotta get the timer out. Do I still have that out? I do. Alright, hold on. Hold up. I'm gonna have to drop the accents if I need to read. So bear with me. Or I guess I can try to do it with the accent. That just means you'll get like Hugo or Lycon or Wise or Bell or whoever needs to speak as Southern for 10 minutes. And starting now, you get Southern nadia. trying to make it blend to have it be a little more what's the word? Contemporary. Like still want to have that have the southern accent. Still want to have, you know, the very noticeable southern drawl. But I don't want to go too like redneck, like outback southern, if that makes sense. I still need to work on it, so I'm gonna need some slack. But if anybody's got tips, I'm more than willing to take them.
Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
Almighty savior. Man, Hugo and Lycon really got beef from the beginning. Like they did not like each other from the jump. I kinda gotta respect the hater energy. I kinda gotta respect that they're each other's biggest haters.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil.
Ah, yes, the perfect thief. All right, Jack, what do you gotta say?
There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I can respect this Jack. Is he handsome? Because if he is, this is the handsome Jack that I know. That being said, Jack himself has a very good set of principles, even if they're mostly made to serve him. He does what's necessary above and beyond what, above the law. Because he is not the law, but he is carrying out justice as needed. He's meting that out himself. But he is not and will never, ever take the lives of another because he deems it not his right or anyone else's right to decide whether somebody gets to live or die. So, I can respect this Jack for having a very good sense of at least somewhat moral ethics. This is great, thank you. Much appreciated. It is what I do. It is exactly what you get on this channel. I'm glad you like it though. If these like doing these impressions, doing these accents is worthwhile, I can definitely put up a few more. I can have one for like Eastern European, maybe one do like I guess I could try putting in like the German accent and maybe the British accent. Just see how that goes. I would say I would do the French, but I don't think I can. I'm not sure if I can keep the French from mingling with the German, because if I'm not careful, it'll just bleed. French will bleed into German, and if I'm not careful, German will bleed into French. Can't believe you done this. What do you mean, man? What do you mean you can't believe? You can't believe I've done this. I'm glad you like the idea, detective. Might make these new redeems. Maybe gotta make it a follower goal. We'll see. You may. Come on now. What's the problem? What is the whole problem? Listen, we only got another just under 5 minutes for this redeem here. Did you not like the Southern? I don't think it's all that crazy. Oh, come on. I don't think this is anything like close to tormenting. I mean, I haven't even said banana yet. I haven't said banana, potassium, plantain. What else? What else? Banana. Listen, there's a whole lot of things I can't even say. And I haven't even done it in a joking manner. I'm just saying the words in this accent. And I'd like to think I've improved. Read the dialogue. There's no dialogue to read. It's all voiced.
I will.
Make everyone cowboy. All right, I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Very prideful. I will give that to Hugo.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I wouldn't make that mistake.
Ooh, and there's the arrogance. There's the flat out arrogance. Hugo, you can't say you won't make that mistake. You will.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
Alright, here you go. I gotta make everybody cowboy. Are you okay?
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
Amazing, thank you. What caused your split with Hugo?
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks, and one of them was a disastrous one. Hugo, you... Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Oh my god.
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago.
Oh my god. We almost hit the end of 10 minutes. But goddamn, Hugo.
You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Hugo, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me.
Jesus, brother.
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
He hasn't stopped. At least it doesn't seem like he stopped. So.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him, and that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there.
Ooh.
I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day.
Jesus Christ.
In any case, Hugo still has
Man has some deep fucking rooted problems. The call goes through immediately.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
Man.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
No. Listen. We can get in there. We can run the hands. We're him. We've been through worse.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
Okay. Hugo, you're not that guy. You're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy. Listen, you have a troubled past. I will admit, it's fucked up. But one, I haven't heard the details, and two, you're not about to commit genocide right now.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled. If anyone attempts to use it as a weapon,
please, no.
Small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. He's promised me you'll keep things confidential.
Confidential is my middle name. This is exactly what we do. It's not like we kind of had a situation including a sacrifice before, and that totally didn't spill out into the city. It's totally not like we needed, Hollow Special Operations Squad 6 or Section 6. We didn't need the strongest Void Hunter and her entire squad, along with, the strongest biker gang, the Sons of Caledon from outside the city, or PubSec Special Investigation Team, or the Cunning Hairs freelance agency, or the Bellabog Heavy Industries. It's not like we needed any of those, the combat specialists in any of those teams at all. No, we got this. We can do this. Yeah, confidential. It's what we do here. You can trust me. Oh, right. I also forgot Victoria. Yeah, Victoria Housekeeping. They were also part of that too. So yeah, we need me when I lie.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before. It'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around.
Does that mean we're running on with EOS?
I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right, Master Proxy. Please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
So we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna take a break, right? We'll talk to Belle, and then Hugo's gonna show up and say, "Here you go. I know you wanted the sacrifice core, so go ahead and have it." But we're gonna wait because it is definitely way past later than we should be up, and actually streaming. Well, to be fair, I think I can handle doing this as long as it doesn't go too long. I still wait for the day.
This is the path.
That
Officer, I am the Eye of Obel.
I like to sit here, maybe make a Obel Squad a dream, not a dream but a reality. Oh, so hold on. How do I? Damn. Okay.
Number 0, Ambi. I've got your back.
One day we get to the trigger story. One day. That's not today. But either way, thank y'all for sticking around. I hope you had a fun time as much as I had. I'd voice things and do funny things, also play games. Let me see. Who is still up? Perfect. There's this guy named Ken Lamadia. Currently playing Marvel Rivals. He's very cool. He's one of my best friends. We're going to go right into him because he's very cool and funny, and also playing Venom. If anyone remembers the Eminem song, this is your cue to play that in your head. Yes, we're gonna raid into Ken, give him some support, show him some love. Because he deserves it. He's a very cool guy. Let me real quick. What do you mean? Anyways, here is the raid message. Feel free to make use of it when we hop in. As always, once again, much appreciated for everyone who stuck around and enjoyed, either actively or passively listening to me while I did funny voices and read lines and shot the shit. I ramble. It's kind of what I do here. This is not a lie. This is not a lie. It's what I do. And once again, just as a reminder, if you're not already following, you think this was funny enough to stick around and listen to, I do this on the regular. So if you actually want to hear more of me talk dumb shit or, you know, just shoot the shit, follow button's right there. You can hit the notification bell to know when I go live. I've got my links for Twitter and Blue Sky. I need to get better at posting to Blue Sky. But I post pretty regularly on Twitter, so you can follow either one of those socials. I suggest both. Or just Twitter if you really want to keep it to one. That way you can stay, you know, up to date. I post pretty regularly on Twitter, and I'm trying to work again. Like I said, I'm trying to work the Blue Sky back into what my regular post schedule. It just takes a bit. I say that it's been a few months since I dropped the ball. But otherwise, hope that no matter what time zone you are in, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, that you are having a good one. You've been having a good one, and you continue to have a good one. Remember that no matter where you go, you are a member and representative of the squadron. So always be on your best behavior. You will see me again tomorrow. Technically, if you're on the East Coast, that would be today. But for the rest of you westward, that would be tomorrow. And I will be streaming with Ken Lamadia as me and him play more Arcanites and read through story, and he tries to roll for Vina. Yeah, I've already got Venus, so I don't have to roll anymore. I'm good. But I will catch you all then. It will be at 9 p.m. EST as per usual. If you are PST, that would be 6, and if you are anywhere in between, add or take away time from either or. The ones that make sense. But anyways, this is your Ace Mercenary Mecha Pilot Commander, McNadia, signing off. Have a good one, and good night.